Millions of Americans are starting 2026 off in the red. Nearly half of holiday shoppers and travelers expected to go into debt to afford their expenses. Local financial professional Nathan Fort from Vital Retirement Planners joins us now to explain how you can pay off your debt and remain debt-free. Nathan, thanks so much for being here.
Good to be here.
All right, so first off, why do so many people accumulate debt over the holidays?
Well, everybody likes to be a good gift giver. I think that's one. You've got great Black Friday deals, holiday sales. So getting into debt really is, no pun intended with all the ice around us, but it's a slippery slope, really. It's easy to get into debt. And the studies are showing that out of 100 Americans, roughly 39 regret spending over the holidays.
Wow.
So that tells us that there's a lot of impulsive spending going on.
It can happen. I'll admit I got my credit card statement the other day and I kind of did a double take, a little higher than I thought it was going to be. But when it comes to paying off debt, there's a lot of different talk about methods. There's the debt snowball where you pay kind of the smallest amount first. Other people say pay off the highest interest rate. What do you think is the best strategy?
Well, I think the best strategy is the one that you're going to stick to. Now, there's one strategy that's better than the other as far as the economics go. But just to make sure everyone's clear, the snowball strategy is going to take the lowest debt. You're going to apply your overpayments, concentrate your overpayments to the smallest balance. And then you're just going to snowball that up. And once you have that paid off, you move it to the next one. The avalanche method is going to be the most cost effective. You're going to pay the least amount in interest if you do this. In this approach, you're going to target the highest interest rate debt that you have, and you're going to concentrate your overpayments towards that highest interest rate. And this is, it's so important that you stick to one method that's going to work for you. In our country, there's about $1.2 trillion in credit card debt. $1.2 trillion. And the average annual percentage yield that's being offered, or percentage rate that's being offered on new credit cards is 24%. So this means if you put $1,000 on a credit card, you're going to pay $240 in interest in a year. So I would recommend having, number one, have clarity about your situation. Understand where your spending is going. Understand your debt. A lot of folks did a buy now, pay later type arrangement when they bought Christmas gifts and things. And in some of those situations, there's no interest being charged. So what you don't want to do is move interest-free money onto your credit card debt where now you're going to pay potentially 24% interest on that.
Yeah, and I like what you said. You just use the method that works the best, because if you're just making those minimum payments, that interest is really going to just kill you over the long term. So if it's, doing the thing that makes mathematically the most sense or the one that motivates you the best, right?
Yeah.
Do that. And really quickly, I want to ask you, we have a little under a minute left. Big question, how do we avoid that debt going forward?
Well, you got to have a financial plan, and this doesn't mean you have to have a very complex, in-depth, sophisticated plan. It just means know where your cash flow is going. So what cash flow is coming in, what cash flow is going out. There are a lot of great tools that are available on bank websites and even credit card websites where they'll put together a report showing you how you're spending your money. And what I've seen in the 20 years I've been doing this as a financial planner is a lot of times it's the clarity about your situation that reveals how you can start taking control. And it doesn't even just show you how to take control, but you get all the motivation that you need to take control because you understand what you're doing. The worst position you could be in is be unclear about your financial situation. You're going to be overstressed, you're going to have anxiety, you're going to make mistakes. And that's just not the way any of us should be living.
Absolutely not. Just start taking that action today and just chip away at it and make a plan for next time. Nathan Ford, thank you so much for being here. Great to see you as always.
Yeah, thank you.